So, before I start my speech, I would like all of you to think about the phrase "tốt khoe, xấu che." What do you think about it? It's a very common Vietnamese phrase that every Vietnamese people have born with, is to show your best and hide the rest. In the West, we also have a warning: don't wash your dirty laundry in public. Different sayings, same meaning. Both of it reflects a very crucial yet brutal social rules to just show your most perfect image, to just show your most beautiful and perfect self, even though it's fake or even if it's filtered. So, what about our flaws? What about our mistakes? Why would we put them? We put them in complete darkness. We have been raised to believe that our true, raw self are something that need to be filtered. Sometimes it's the bugs that we need to get rid of our life, so that we install filters on the social media. We edit our photos, and in real life, we edit our personalities to be fit with the social standard. We're trying so hard to be fitted. We're trying so hard to be perfect, to be a different person than who we truly are. We're trying so hard that sometimes we even forget to ask one crucial question: is it even me? If we look at this under the psychological scope, Eric Erikson has described this state as identity versus role confusion. For adolescents, puberty is a period for them to build their identity, to form one, to just explore the world and explore themselves. But if in this period, adolescents don't explore themselves, but in the process, they constantly look at other people and they are being influenced and trying to replicate them. Just imagine like this. Forming an identity is like building a house. If you just focus on your blueprint, you focus on the process, put on every single bricks, you would have a house that's more suited for you to live in. Even if it's not perfect, but it's the one that you are most familiar with and you're comfortable to call it home. But if instead of just focus on your blueprint, you constantly look throughout the window, you look at your neighbor's house. Oh, the neighbors, they love modern art, so that I just paint my wall white. The neighbors, they love gardens, so I just plant a bunch of flowers around my house, those species that I don't even like. And soon after, you would have a house that everybody would love to walk past. But when you enter your own house, you would not even recognize your own interior. Your paint is from the neighbor's preference. Your furniture is from your parents' influence. And your decorations is from the social standard. You're just like a mirror to reflect everybody else, but not you. And that's called role confusion. When you confuse between yourself and the role that the social are applied on you, the expectations that people expect you to be. And isn't that exhausting? Why did I know all of that? Because I was a child who wanted to filter out everything about my life. In the past, whenever I walked into a room, the first thing I did was to quick scan the room. I would scan to see what's the vibe of the rooms were. For my teachers, I would be a high achiever. For my friends, I would be a cynical, cool kid. And for my parents, I would be a no-problem child, the one that they would not be worried about. And you know what? Ironically, it worked. It worked so well at first that I thought I was on the right track. I have made new connections. I was everybody's favorite. But then, time passed. I slowly realized that they truly liked me. They just liked the version of me that I want to display to the public. They just liked the masses that I wore on. They just liked the filters, and they just liked a version that not me. But what about the me inside, the real me, the vulnerable one, the need loved one? Who care about him? Nobody. Because there's one brutal fact is that nobody really known me. When you put on the mask of perfection, people they would like you, obviously, but they would not know you. They would not understand and they would not really connect with you. Because human, we connect through flaws. We connect through natural and perfection for human is not natural. And isn't that exhausting? Running 5 different personalities is like opening 15 different apps on an old phone. Eventually, it will collapse just like I did. I was tired of the pressure that I put on myself. I was tired of tons of filters that I wore on. I was tired of the perfection that I set for myself. And so that I decided to drop everything. I decided to just change my way of living, to be more open, to be more unfiltered. And even though it's not an easy path, because changing from a perfect figure to the one who dare to share everything about himself, it's not easy. It took a lot of time and effort. But for me, those were not wasted. At first, I thought that when I opened up, people will somehow not accept me. They would neglect me. But then, I was wrong. Because some people, they stay the same. But some people, they came closer. Because now, they really have something to believe in. They really have a clue that I can connect with them. And because of that, people, they came closer to me. Some of them reached out to me. They grabbed my hand and pulled me out of the darkness. They helped me to be a whole version, to be a version that I could be proud of. And you know what? That is the time when I felt happiness, the time when I truly felt connected with people, not just the kind of connected I get when I try to act perfect, but the deep connection that I could feel it run through my vein. And that's when the human connection is really hit. So that I have came to a conclusion that people, they would not born through perfection. People connect through flaws and imperfect because those are the things that made us human. Those are the things that really made us came closer together. If you are based 100% on filters, you will get no connection from others. But if you remove your filters just a little bit, you would feel more connected. And another thing is that tốt khoe, xấu che. Is that wrong? I don't think it's wrong. I think it's true, but it's not enough. You should show out the thing that made you proud of you. You should show off the thing that is your strong point. But then you don't have to hide every of your flaws. You don't have to hide the messy part of yourself, because those are the part that really made you human. Those are the part that made you be connected with people. We are so busy to try to be perfect, so busy to seek for connection through being flawless. But that is not wrong. Turn out, connection formed through flaws and imperfection. So the question you are asking yourself is that whether I get accepted by people. That is not the true question that I want you to ask yourself. But the true one is that would people ever have the chance to really know me? And that depends on you. My name is Dinh Son from Hanoi High School. Thank you for listening.